Okay, my mic is working. Sorry about that. Okay, is my arrows working, right? I'm assuming. Oh god, wait, holy fuck. It's not my mic. Okay. Yeah, that sounds much better. What? Sorry about that. I was like expecting this to like be like not that bad. YouTube and YouTube Studio must be saying something right now, because yeah. YouTube Live control panel, just making sure this is all going well because my phone has had issues before. This stream is healthy. Let me just minimize OBS because I feel like that's lagging it. And minimize this. Okay, good. Sorry for all that issues, technical difficulties, I suppose. Now for how to get onto this buffer, because that's like the hard part right now. If there's any issues, by the way, with the stream, please let me know, because I can't exactly hear it right now, because I want to make sure my phone doesn't, like, echo into my mic. Okay, apologies. Huh. Yeah, it's so weird. When I was using game audio, it fucking killed the audio for some reason. I have no idea why. This is a puzzle, I swear. Like, you know. audio is better, right? I think. Yeah, this is weird. Okay, it's fixed. Okay, so this is like wrong position, I think. I'm assuming it works. Yeah, it works now. Also, hi, Fifla. Get this first section, because yeah. I've quite literally never had that. I always have like some issue during streams. One day I'll have like a stream that doesn't like bug out in whatever way. I guess that private stream I did earlier was fine, but you know. This first part's fairly chill, but it's still like not free. Also, welcome back, second mysterious person that has joined stream. You may or may not say hello, I don't really care either way. There's always someone— I swear there's always like some like invisible person who says like nothing in my streams but just joins. It's not— like I've always thought it was like, yeah, it's my phone, but it's not. It's just something else. Also, I guess Fifla, since you're here, I'll make you like a moderator for the streams, since I have at least one. That is moderator. You are now a moderator, Fifla. You don't really have to do anything as that, but like just in case like something really fucked up happens and I don't notice it quick enough, yeah. I think it's better just to precision this segment, I believe, because it just feels like I don't have to like fucking do the density shit. Yeah, that's not too bad. I need at least one moderator for my streams because, like, I have had weird issues. There's not like, usually my community is very chill. Like, there's nobody there's like evil and whatnot, but like, there have been like some questionable people, like a little bit. Okay, what do I do here? Because this is not working, clearly. Since I need to be able to, like, jump out of that dream block, I think, for positioning purposes. And that input on the that down right there feels way too fucked up to be, like, intended also. Wait, hold up. Did I never noticed this fucking... Of course I didn't. There's this little fucking platform here. So true. The issue is I also don't get enough height here. Or speed. Maybe I... Maybe it's like a hyper beat hop of weird sorts? Oh, I just need to make sure I do it fast, so that way I don't get fucked by, like, velocity here. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, this lines up much better than on original Date Through, so this actually removes the last super fucked up input, I guess. That's not an upright, that's a right dash. So this room isn't too bad, actually. I just routed it wrong earlier. Well, really bad. I still have, like, one part that's, like, weirdly routed, but it's kind of fine. Wait, hold up, I think I see something. I didn't realize how fucked up this upright probably is. It's probably not meant to be this bad, but it probably just ended up being that way. Okay, I got the berry. So I just need to dash right here. Now it's time to do it from start. Also that fucking reverse hyper would be so much harder if I actually had to do it, lol. Probably gonna go for segments for this room now, since it's hard enough for that. And it's got a fucked up ending, but I think I made it more fucked up than it needed to be. Then again, I can't really tell, it's Red GM. Red GM is just naturally fucked up anyway sometimes. I don't actually want to demo there, because demoing is worse. I did not know I didn't go for there. Actually, what if I tried this? Let me see if I can route something cool here. Oh, I did route something cool. That works. Yo, I found a cheese. And like an actually good one at that. I normally find shit-ass cheeses. This doesn't even require the stupid buffer climb jump anymore. It just requires a 5 jump, which is free. That's awesome, actually. I love routing. Or I guess this is technically labbing, isn't it? It's making inputs easier and whatnot. And I fucked that up, but that's fine. Wait, did I just do a spiked wall climb? What the fuck? What did I just do there? That was cursed. Okay, so I fucked this up a little bit. Oh god, that's gonna be cursed as fuck. I'll probably at least stream that and like, less expanded, but yeah. Streams on YouTube are fun though, because I get to like just chill and do whatever. Because nobody really cares how well I actually do, to be totally honest. As much as I say people are gonna care, like they just kind of come to watch whatever the fuck I'm doing, I suppose. I cannot wait to see me just decide to corner jump like 5 times in fucking Lab Mu or whatever, because like I'm like, yeah, I can't route this, I'll just corner jump here instead. I've done that for like electrocatalysis, which is fun as fuck. Oh my god. I think I should probably put the state right there since I keep dying to that input. But hey, at least know how to lab fucking corner jumps now. I just go to a certain pixel, full height jump, and then yeah. Okay, I think I did that a little bit wrong. So at least it's cheesable, that's good to know. At worst, I'll have cheese for it. God, I go so fucking fast and then the dream block cancels all the momentum because that's how dream blocks normally work. It's so true. I wonder if it's better. No, it's not better. Well, I mean, I can reverse super there, but I don't think I should. My cheese is not ideal, but it's something, that's for sure. I found one good cheese in this room, and the other ones are just me not being able to route or... Actually, no, I found 2 good cheeses. One skips like an actually evil input for me, because I'm bad at input density inputs. Input density core is one of my worst skill sets, but you know. Is it just a neutral reverse wave dash? No, not quite. Merlin used to be the moderator, but she has her own issues going on right now, so you know. Actually, wait, it doesn't matter if I do the down right anymore. I just need to do the demo here. It's safer. I guess demo is safer there then. My cat's being annoying, so true. That cancels my momentum, so I need to hit that, I guess. Oh my god, that was almost it from that place. That's crazy. Also, I'm wearing the Secret Santa Collab hat because it's funny for the SSC. I don't normally wear this anyways, it's fun. And it's not even Christmas anywhere, I think. Also, I'm not making a video out of this because I'm too lazy to like record most of this stuff, although I'm obviously streaming it right now, but streaming's a bit lazier. Okay, so I can definitely do this. It's just gonna take some attempts, I suppose. God, why is this berry room, like, actually fucking evil, though? Oh, that was not the right dash. So true. Just die there because I failed that. Oh yeah, that's gonna come out at some point. I need to play SSC 3 at some point, but I'm also scared of hard lobby because it's actually like hissed, unlike this one. If my routing becomes legendary, that's gonna be funny. I'm memory issuing that one part. I'm supposed to demo there, not down right or down left. My routing's like barely not cursed enough to be like actually like atrocious, but it's like just funny enough that like you do notice like there's something going on here. Like, what am I cooking? Yeah, I wasn't playing on SSC 3 100% for sure. Penumbra exists, and I am bad at speed. Totally not because it's 5-star, it's just because it's speed. There's also Project Late Speed as well, which is also speed, so you know. This collab is wholesome enough that, yeah. The thing with hopping on like red GM like this is like, you know, it takes a while for me to clear rooms, generally speaking. Okay, what is going on there? I'm janking myself, I think. Yeah, I'm just janking myself. Oh, that was good. Beefle, you're talking to the person that struggled on Ivory. I took 2 hours on Ultimatum. You think that Lightspeed is going to be easy for me? I don't know how long I took total on Ivory, but it was like something like 13 hours, I think? It was less time than the Lumba, but not by much, but I'm also bad at fucking input density as well. Ivory was one of the last fucking stages I was on, I think. It was like later, it was the later half. It was the stage I was most dreading, besides Nalumbo, until like I actually played Nalumbo, and then I realized, yeah, I was right to dread Nalumbo to some degree, at least. Also, if you're expecting someone who can clear like really fast, by the way, whoever else is watching, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm not insanely cracked, as you might believe. I'm not horrible, but I'm not like that cracked. I've only still cleared a 2-star, so you know. It's just like 2 sub-difficulties below as a map. Maybe it's... I know a friend said it's like yellow GM, but I kinda doubt that with how fucking long these rooms are, though. I mean, this is a really short room for the map, but like, it's got harder inputs on average. Also, if anybody else is typing in chat and I'm not noticing, let me know, Fifla, because, you know, I don't want to, like, make sure, like, X person is getting ignored because I'm not paying attention. Yeah, this is harder than Dreep. I 100% believe that. It's just, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people who think Dreep is yellow GM. I think it's like just high yellow, but like, it's still yellow, you know? I like that I use a lot of SJ for like my standards at the moment for difficulty, but for like yellow GM I don't actually have a real standard other than I know Dreep is like yellow in my opinion. And that CMB felt yellow to me as well, because CMB moment, I guess. Literally, once I get past the ending input that I keep dying to, it's like, there's a good chance I can clear. Yeah, yellow GM is such a weird difficulty, like, yeah, it's so weird. Red GM is the point where, like, gimmicks start becoming, like, yeah, if it's a gimmick I'm really unfamiliar with, I will fucking struggle, and if it's something I'm good at, I can still have a really long time on it. Like, this isn't something I'm necessarily super bad at. Me failing a Dream Hyper is so true. Yeah, specifically for GM, high and low makes a lot more sense. Because, like, yeah, you can tell what's GM, you just can't tell where the fucking GM is other than, oh, it's kind of high GM, because there's such a fucking range. There's like, I think the gap between yellow and red is like the biggest. Like, relatively speaking. Look at what the my consistency before that funny input is like way too high. Why? Like, obviously I haven't done like high hits. I know fucking high hits is ridiculous, but at the same time, the people who are clearing that, those are like, how do you know how hard those actually are? Because like, Dear God, the times up there are so low for some fucking reason. It's kind of funny. Like, getting comfortable at red GM is something I'm still not really that good at, honestly. It's just that hard. I'm gonna get back to that input and I'm gonna escape from there and I'm gonna try to practice it because, yeah, that was way too far. Oops. This is a weird input. It's kind of jank. Probably the hardest input in the room by virtue of it being weird like this and not working half the time, I think. Wait, no, I need to be faster with the input density here. Just speed them. Oh wait, it's the height of which Madeline is at when she enters the block. Okay, so I want to do it as high as possible. Okay, so I got it. Me when I forget to demo, so true. That's the memory issue input. There's always a memory issue input in the room where I'm like, yeah, I'll do this instead of this. New PB. By a little bit. I do not expect to fluke the end of the room, by the way. That ending is a bit hard. I expect to maybe fluke the fucking wave dash, funny double dash section, but not past that, I think. Unless I've somehow become a precision god, in which case... Hello, welcome to the stream, a new person, I think. Although I'm quite delayed, so you know. YouTube moment. Nice. Another PB. Almost got the berry, basically. The ending is kind of free, but like just the last upright is hard. That was way too far left. Oops. Technically a PB, but not by much. That was a reaction moment. I thought I was dead there. I need to listen to my advice of never... pretend you never die, basically. And so, like, always just do the things that you're supposed to do, even if you fuck up. But, like, that's impossible to follow, because... otherwise, reaction time is, like, a non-factor, which is... something that is very mildly useful. Occasionally. But most of this is not, like, reaction. I am not fucking reacting to 4Fs. There's a shit ton of 4Fs here, I think. Or no, 5Fs. Yeah, reaction time is, like, a 20F or something. Well... surely it's a great idea to give the first person who joins every stream moderator, surely. Except no, that's not what I do. I just know FIFA. God damn it, I keep dying to that input even though it's not that bad. With my new strat. It's not free, but it's not, like, impossible. God damn it, that input is possible. It's so much more evil than it looks. I probably should have buffered a climb jump there, but that also might have killed me anyway, so you know. I didn't think I had a dash there. Thank you, Hat, for getting in my way. So true. We'll get out of mid-room purgatory at some point, I swear. You know, I wish that spinner was not there. That singular spinner would make that input, like, infinitely less jank. I swear. Like, that's making the room red GM, that one little spinner right there that I keep dying to. It's so true. I know I pressed left there, but like, I was already dead anyways, I think. Imagine if there weren't free, or not buff, where there's no buffer frames. There. That would be an impossible input. That'd be like several 1Fs, I think. Oof. Practice that ending a bit more. Yeah, that's dead. Well, I'll just do it from the start then, I'm too lazy. Also, I do not have 1,000 hours in SSC for the reference. That would be funny, but no. I don't even think every single golden in SSC would take me 1,000 hours, funnily enough. Like, I don't think there's a single one there that would take that long, like, to, like, make the hour count bloat up that much. Like, there's nothing above, like, tier 9, I think, right? Something like that. This is just my total hour count, roughly speaking. Do not believe my Steam hours, they are not real. I could see... The thing is, even 1,000 hours sounds like a lot for SSC3, but SSC3 is big and it has fucking Penumbra G, which is probably at least tier 20, and its speed. I'd obviously be using cheeses if I was going for silvers, but I'm not. I don't really want to go for silvers here for the most part. There might be like 1 or 2 maps I might silver in the far future. But like, yeah. Nothing here I'm planning on silvering. Kirk moment, also. Oh, that was funny. I just missed the puffer there. So true. Imagine me cheesing the fuck out of Illusionary Archipelago, by the way. I feel like that would happen on accident. Like, I would just... Like, Illusionary Archipelago doesn't look too evil, I guess? But, like, I don't know. I know it's listed as red, but it looks like a chiller red to me. I know it's one of your favorites, Tifa, so yeah. Least evil spinner ever, I swear. I'm probably missing something, I'm gonna be totally honest, but like, I don't care too much. I could just spin it like this, because it's surely doable. I mean, it is, because I almost got it, but you know. I jumped there too early. I have a feeling I'm doing this start a tiny bit wrong because I don't think the game would expect me to do a fucking super on spikes, but I don't know. They're not that bad. Or red super. I'm mind blocking star right now, hold up. Yippee! Got the berry. That took an hour, lol. Makes sense though, it's a GM room. Wait, do I have a dash here actually? No, I don't. Yippee, though, I cleared the room. Wait, hold on, let me look at this 3 speedrun bino. I know there's a bino right here, but the speedrun bino generally moves a lot faster than normal binos, so I use that instead usually. Okay, so right there. I guess I would be doing a down right here into this puffer. And then wall bounce, I guess. Right here. Right here or here, it doesn't matter. And then do a hyper B hop, left dash, jump, right dash, jump, up dash, buffer, I think. Or it wouldn't be a buffer because I'd have a dash here if the momentum carries like I think it does. Then we do a wave dash there. Or a super, I think there's actually more of a super angle. Yeah, it would be super because I wouldn't be able to hyper there. Well, I mean, I could demo hyper, but I don't think that's a good idea. Then I'd jump right into that thing, then I'd hover boost here, and then I'd have to figure out what to do here. Or I guess it's lift boost. It's basically lift boost, but you know. Hello, gig. Wait, what am I doing? I literally told myself the route. Oh, I can just neutral there. Okay, that's easy. Also, yes, this is on home Wi-Fi, so it actually works. I got better internet, who would have guessed? This is why this is a legendary stream. I did a test stream like a while ago, but I didn't feel like streaming for a little while, so this was the first day I felt like, yeah, sure, why not? Pause buffering, my beloved. Oh wait, I'd be up dash to this. Up dash. That's not it. This is a funny route. It's a super, not a wave dash. Wait, that, okay, I see, hold up. That's at the end of the room, I think. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. I think I'm supposed to be... Yeah, okay, like that. Am I just doing a battle pipe? I'm doing a battle ultra. So true. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Oh, I see. I'm stupid. Yeah, that felt like a little too tight. So this room isn't too bad, I think. I love how I missed the fucking chained ultra that was right there, though, by the way. Anyways, this room has, like, 0 cursed routing for me for once in my life. Well, maybe one piece is, like, cursed that I wouldn't realize, but yeah. So, yippee for a normal route, I guess. That was supposed to be a... hyper. Why is this easier than, like, the actual room 1, by the way? That's so true. Or, like, actual room 2. I guess it does have a backwards difficulty curve or whatever, as you said. Okay, that's probably the evilest input in the room. I'll probably state from there, and then I'll practice. Yeah, that's a free input. Okay, so this room's like pretty chill. This is funny. It was just that one input that's kinda hard. I did not expect that to work, to be totally fair. I thought I was like, oh shit, went too low, but corner correction saved me there. So it would have been fine, although I would have had a weird super. I don't know why I said momentum carry, by the way. I know terms to some degree. Like, I don't know everything. I'm not exceedingly technical in the game, but I do know how to do stuff, and I do know at least some basic terms like lift boost, you know. I wonder if I got message on Discord at all, actually. Hold up. That wave dash death was so true. One input at a time, I swear. I should get this room soon enough, I think. Assuming I don't screw up the ending, which isn't too bad, now that I know how to do it. Ultras are so funny because they look so simple and they are so simple, but then people still think they're hard, you know? I mean, they're obviously a bit weird, like, you don't buffer them like other stuff, but still, they're not too bad. Also, my funny shadow grind, right. I do have a funny shadow grind going on. Some people know what it is, but it's top secret for now. Although I will reveal it sometime in the process of me doing it. But it's going to take me fucking forever. I'll probably get to that point where I'm ready to share it, and maybe stream it. Although I don't know if I want to stream it because I feel like stream quality for it would make it worse. But I don't know. Fun fact, the only his snap to take me less time than 70, or more, yeah, less time than 70, was fucking, what's it called? Solex, funnily enough. Hence Solex off burst or something. It's easier than 70, trust me. Totally not like I did 70 way earlier than Solex. And I just happened to get kind of lucky on every single Solex room, so you know. Actually, I don't even know. They're pretty close, actually. But I don't feel like looking through a billion screenshots just to find where the fuck, Solex is. Well, I know where Solex is, but I don't know where the fuck, my old 7D time is, because I did it a tiny bit for, like, maybe going for the golden, but I don't want to do that right now, and that's not the secret shadow grind. I would probably be more public with that one. I don't know how long my reclear took, but I think it was like 3 or 4 hours, something like that, and I was still worse at the game than I am now. Which, funnily enough, was less reclear time than my Pumber reclear that I did a while ago, which was like 3.5 hours or something, which is funny. Or no, it's more time. But it's a longer stage also, and there's more to remember, I guess. Okay, can I please stop dying to that up dash that's not even that bad? I'm just like doing it way, way, way too early. I'm not this bad at Hyper B-hops, I swear. Actually, I am, but that's beside the point. What you should know is that I shouldn't be failing this as often as I am. Why am I getting a lot? I'm getting upwards lift boost, I think, or something there. Probably because of my weird buffering. Or pseudo buffering. It's not really buffering, but it's like, whatever. Yippee. Okay, that room took me, 14 minutes. That is so true. Okay, this room now. Is there a berry in this room? There's not a berry in this room, I don't think, right? This room is fucking huge, what the hell? This is a hyper B-hop out of the dream block, I do believe. Maybe, actually probably it's more like a super. Like a reverse super, or reverse... Yeah, it's probably a reverse super. So I think I bounce off this guy. Bounce off him again. Maybe a third time? Okay, so it's just twice. That's probably a... So I guess that's that, right? Okay, so that's not gonna work, because... Wait, what? Okay, that works. Yippee! This is a very questionable room right now, the way I'm routing it. Maybe it's a down right into an up left, and that wouldn't be fast enough though, would it? Or down right, not down left. I don't know why I said down left. Me mixing up left and right for like no fucking reason. Actually, it might be up left. I might not be stupid, actually. Yippee! Okay, that part's not too bad, then. Lol, this route is so true. It actually works though, ironically enough. Wait, that's a failed hyper actually, not a hyper. Wait, that's a really easy choose, actually. I don't even need a Hyper V-hop here. If I just jump. The routing is cursed as fuck right now. This ending is weird. Hold up, can this work? That's not what I was trying to do, but sure, I guess. Nope. That's a demo puffer super, yes! Yes, my goated input that I wanted to see in a level. Fine, well, not a level, stage. Or no, it's math. Whatever. It's called maths in this game. There's a billion different games I have to memorize. Okay, this is gonna be fucking impossible. Okay. At least this is consistent, though, but it's gonna be hard. I feel like someone's internet is dying, because like someone's joining and relieving like constantly, or there's just like, some random person who's like, oh, stream. It feels more likely that someone's internet is dying though. At least from my theories. I always like theorizing like why someone would join them these for like no fucking reason other than why not, I guess. At least this first part isn't actually as bad as I thought it was, honestly. Also, apologies for the bad mic. I don't know if I said that. I didn't say that yet. I did, actually, for once. But, yeah, I don't have a mic right now. I just have my headphones, so yeah. Also, as always, let me know if there's any technical issues with the stream, because I had like a fucking horrible audio thing that somehow people went in through anyways. Didn't tell me. I was like, wait a minute. He's like, yeah. Wait, am I muted again? No, I'm not. Okay. Do I even need to dream jump there? I assume I do, but yeah. Also, I turned off live reactions because they keep getting in the way of my phone seeing messages also. So that's why there's not that little weird thing in the corner. Literally, if it wasn't in the corner, it didn't block text, I would have it on, but nope. I don't think anybody noticed that because nobody uses that feature, but you know, it is a thing. I should probably note. That was dead state anyways. Yeah, I can check if I'm muted or not in OBS, but like, yeah. Okay, nice. That's a big fucking segment. From the input that matters we practice. Actually, isn't a demo cover super fuck. Well, that's lame as fuck, honestly. Surely, what was I trying to do here again? Oh, it's a puffer super, I'm stupid, okay. I was like, what the heck do I do there, puffer super? just a weird turnaround. Okay, so I think that's good. This is gonna be hard, though. And I'm making this start harder because I'm not doing it the right way, but this is the way I routed it, and I'm going to do it this way because it's not impossible. Like, the route isn't that fucked up, it's just weird. And probably jank. Wow. Who would have guessed I would have got past the easy part? And then died of the hard part. Crazy. I wall bounced the frame too early, I think. So true. Or it's like a frame or two, I had no idea. Me saying a frame too early is not something to be trusted, by the way. I don't think there's also a real way to frame count on a stream, so you know, it do be that way. I love doing semi-optimal ultras in order to cheese part of the stage. Except I don't, actually, because I'm bad at ultras for some reason. They're not hard, but I just suck at them. I'm a GM player, by the way, I will note. I've officially beaten quite a few GM stages, and I can, in fact, clear them in a reasonable-ish amount of time. I wonder if I'll fluke the ending. That's possible, I think, if I get the turnaround. Why am I grabbing, actually? Hold up. I'm gonna think of it. I don't need to grab anywhere, I think, in this room. Oh no, I do need to grab somewhere, but not here. Another end part, PM. I forgot the ending again. I probably should have stated a bit earlier and done from the Dream Hyper, but whatever. I thought that was a buffer for some reason at that position, but it's not. Why am I weirdly good at hitting raw timings like that, by the way? Like, I should not be hitting, like, random-ass raw timings. So a lot of these are just raw timings I'm doing. I guess that dash for the ultra is kind of a buffer, but, you know. That's a raw timing, that's not buffered. That's another raw timing. I mean, there's a lot of raw timings, I can't list them all. Like, people are, like, surprised when like, Dsop was very surprised when they learned that I wasn't fucking buffering a lot of shit. And they were so confused. But I'm just so used to hitting raw timings, I guess, that I just do that. I'm bad at buffers, but I'm okay at raw timings. That are, like, 3F. I can hit that 3F, but I cannot hit that weird-ass 4F, which I don't know when the buffer is, because that's the moment. It's so funny that that's the case, though. Like, there is no way I should be better at raw timings than buffers, but it is a thing. Like, obviously I'm not good at hitting 1Fs, nobody's good at hitting 1Fs, but you know. Like, I'm not that crazy, I would think. Do I even have a guidelines for my YouTube chat, by the way? Because, yeah. I don't think so, right? I mean, it should be common sense at least, but, like, still. Lol. Gaming moment. I love when I die to that same input. I mean, that input's fair to die to because I do it weirdly, but like still. Like even that fucking up dash right there is fair to die at because it's like a 3F, which is what I'm making it at the moment. At least I don't have to do the more inputs, but still. You can always think, is one 3F better than a couple 4Fs or something? I would say yes, but I don't know how many 4Fs slash 6Fs are here. I have not labbed this room. I do not want to lab rooms because labbing rooms makes me not die inside, but it makes me confused. I swear. And also, this is just a clear, I'm not like goldening it or whatever. This is one of the few I might consider goldening, but at the same time, this seems like kind of cursed. I'm going to be totally honest. I think it's like tier 6 or something, right? I think that's what this map was rated at. Something like that. I mean, one 4F is obviously easier than one 3F, but like, you know. Yeah, I don't need to... If I grab there, I die. I don't know why I'm holding grab the entire time like an intermediate player, but sometimes I do that. Surely I make it at some point. 99% of gamblers quit before they hit it big, as they say, and I'm not the 99% of gamblers because I'm not really gambling most of this room. I'm gambling like 2 inputs. Well, I'm actually only gambling 1 input, I think, which is this one, followed by that one. I guess that's 2 inputs technically, but it's like kind of like an input sequence. I'm gambling 1 input sequence. The rest of it's fine. There's 4 people in the stream. I think that's a new record for me, actually. Well, other than my one, whole 83% speedrun, I think. But that was funny. Because nobody else is streaming that. This is the second time I've up-dashed too early in a room multiple times. That's so true. And that was way too early. Did not need to buffer those 2 dashes together. Yeah, this isn't your average vanilla level, I will say. This is a lot harder. And by a lot harder, I mean, I don't know if a beginner player could clear this. I'm going to be totally honest. I don't know if the beginner player could get past, like, the first couple of inputs here without, like, struggling immensely. I mean, if they knew how to do the stuff here, maybe. Nothing here is technically, like, tech that you don't learn in the base game for now, except for ultras, but yeah. Like, technically, this is all just weird jank I'm doing with vanilla tech. Which is funny to think about. Puffer super, little down dash, the dream jump, but you don't really dream jump like that in the vanilla game. When I die to that input's fair to die to be fair. That input's kinda hard, but yeah. That was way too late. Okay. I need to do the down right a bit earlier. I don't want to fastball there either also, because that's not a good thing to do. I don't know why I wasn't paying attention to why I was dying there, but I wasn't for some reason. Isn't the tightest input in vanilla Celeste also a 3F, come to think of it? I think it's like that funny 3F in like 5A. Why did I not dash up there? I guess I didn't get my dash back or whatever, I wasn't paying attention enough. Are there any 2Fs in the vanilla game? I don't think so, unless you route really badly. I know there used to be 2Fs in 5C, but there aren't any 2Fs there anymore. They've been taken out because of wall bounce leniency. I think it's because, like, the wall bounces used to be a lot worse in 5C because, wall bounce leniency didn't exist when that level was out, which is funny. So there wasn't, like, or there weren't the same leniency mechanics. I'm sure there were at least some, hopefully. If there weren't any, that would be entity as fuck. Someone can correct me if they want, but, like, yeah. I believe they were actually 2Fs or 3Fs, it was something. I think there's still 3Fs today, but, yeah. which is kind of funny, honestly. I am mind blocking the same input that I don't die to a huge amount, but... Or I shouldn't be dying a huge amount to, but I am anyways. I'm not talking about the funny jank I do right here, but, you know. I'll get past this room eventually. It's just a matter of not mind blocking ending too much. For some reason, I thought that was the third puffer bounce, or the second puffer bounce. Not like that, I don't know what to call it. I was like fucking thinking I was at that point from there. And I die anyways. What the heck was I doing? Memory issue extravaganza, I swear. Okay, I need to not updash that high, because that kills me. Unless I do with spike wall bounce. I feel like that might have been savable, but I don't think so. Way too high. Honestly, that down left is so not jank that I feel like it's kind of intended, honestly. It feels like 0% jank. It just works every time, basically. This, on the other hand, is absolutely not intended. That was way too far right to do it. So true. Insanity is trying the same thing over and over again with expecting different results. Luckily, Insanity works in Celeste, I think, to some degree. Probably gonna refill my water soon, actually. That was, I think, a buffered ultra. I just didn't get enough speed there. Oh man, that was so true. Second death to the wave dash. Or the reverse wave. That's like the last hard input besides the turnaround after the puffer super. It's always Christmas in Secret Santa Collab 2023, that's why I'm wearing the Christmas hat. Oops. So true. I must be having some very funny deaths right now, honestly. Failed supers are so true. No, I got upwards lift boost with that dash, I think. I don't think so. That's probably not what happened. I just dashed too high, I think. Yippee! I did it. I'm secretly using these binos trust. Alright, I'm gonna get a refill of water really quick. So, BRB. I don't have a stream waiting thing, so yeah. I have a water refill already. Water isn't quite that cold, but it's fine. Okay. How many more rooms do we have? Oh, this is like pre-final, I think. Oh, this is like oh, this is a berry, right? There's a berry after this. Okay, this is final in quotation marks. Doesn't look that bad. This is still weird input. I think I'm just starting input in a little bit. I guess I'll be able to clear this in like, who knows how little time. Also, I don't have only an hour 43 on this map, by the way. There's definitely some rooms that took me a while, longer than that. The times don't add up fully yet. We'll see that in the journal later, I think. Not a that's a buffer. Right here. This is actually a buffer. If I can land it, that is. do here. Nice. What the heck is this curse? Okay, that's something. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Wait, hold up. Let me see if there's anything special. Okay, no, this is literally just a cheesable input. Why is this room a lot easier than the rest of them? Hold up. Like, this is like so chill. Okay, I guess this isn't too bad. I just need to know how to do the start then. Oh wait, I think I see. Okay, that's how I do that, lol, okay. This input is weird. I don't know what to do here exactly. I'm doing something wrong, or I'm just buffering poorly, which is always a possibility. I think that's an input that works. it ideal? No, but it works. Guess I'll just hit an NC kick out of a puffer boost. This is a funny... This is me trying to route again. For the first time ever. How the fuck am I hitting that input? I hit that input twice in a row somehow. That input should not be consistent in the slightest. Practicing that input then, okay. Figures. That was not a buffer from me. I'm supposed to buffer that dash there, though. Maybe I should agree with Cactus, because this map feels yellow GM, actually, maybe. Maybe Cactus is right. Actually, I did get cooked by, like, 2 rooms, but, like, that was probably because of bad routing, I think? I mean, I did take an hour on a room, to be fair. I think that does qualify, but, like, still. Let me show you my room one time. Hold up. Look at my real room one time. 15 minutes. I did worse at room 3 than room 4. Or, yeah, room 1. Room 1, I think I perfectly routed. And it's not one of those, like, oh, I fluked the fuck out of that room. It's just I got consistent progress on it pretty fast, which means it's not that bad, I guess. That input is, like, fucking blind because I'm making it worse than it should be. And then that's the last hard input in the room, and then I should pretty much be mostly done. I guess there's the chained ultra at the end that's a little bit jank, but, you know. I might as well practice the rest of this, even though it's not going to work at this point. Imagine I get the rest of the room. That'd be so true if I missed the touch switch but did everything else. So true. I don't blame you, it's not a free room, it's just I got it pretty quickly because I have probably had more experience in the game than you did when I was doing this. I do not want to restart chapter, please. It's so funny that I missed the touch switch, and then I made it to the end. I mean, that's not exactly unheard of, but you know, it's funny. Surely I should have just spinner demoed. / spinner stunned. Wait, my stream's kind of dying. Hold up. It's working fine enough, I guess. Never mind. Surely it happens again. Why does that work? That shouldn't work as well as it does. Like, seriously, what the fuck? That is such a dumb strat. It works. It's absolutely worse than whatever the hell intended is, but I'm doing it anyways because I don't know what the fuck intended is. I kinda love that. I'll probably do another stage because I feel like I might have enough time if I get buried in not too short of a time. Surely the berry is harder than berry 1 because it's second berry, and 2 is greater than 1. I missed 3F there. So true. I think Puffer, Supers are either 3Fs or 4Fs, something like that. I guess it depends on how fast they're falling, doesn't it? Bro, I just did a save there, I didn't even realize it, and then I immediately died because... Omen. so true. I didn't need to... Oh my god. That's so true. Surely it's the evilest fairy of all time. Like the humble, Summit C-pop fairy that I struggled on for way too fucking long because I didn't know how to fucking do anything there. There was a lot of jank in that room, I will say. And those people who say SJ doesn't have any jank, that room is absolutely jank. SJ has a lot of jank in it, it's just not a huge amount of jank. It's not like every route is jank and whatnot, but there is absolutely fucking jank in the SJ. Especially some berries are jank. Fucking every Pumber berry is jank in some way. Except for, like, Malfunction I guess is not jank, but it's fucking Malfunction, so you know. Like, Malfunction works fine enough, but it is, you know, the funny 1F room. Oh, I could have just... sob. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, true, honestly. Stellar Odyssey is jank as fuck. There's also a bunch of random, like, Icewear Advanced Oh, there's fucking Starry Ruins! That stage is still the most jank stage I've ever fucking played. And it's a fucking advanced stage, so... That stage almost made me quit SJ without that. If it weren't for the fact that someone convinced me to, like, actually continue on, I would have just fucking stopped there because of fucking Starry Ruins. Instability is a room. It's not really jank per se, but it is a room. Yeah, instability is probably the only not jank berry, but there's definitely jank in every other berry. Bro, I'm mind blocking. I said this room is easy, and then I'm getting punished for that, of course. That map is like, somehow every other Portal map I've played is like 10 times less jank. Like, Starry Ruins Silver seems like actually the hardest thing ever. That shit should be in tier 3, not tier 2, honestly. I feel like it would be worse than fucking Synapse Silver, and I've done Synapse Silver. I don't know how you make a stage that is literally the most jank stage I have ever played, almost make me quit and make me not do these cool fucking GM stages. Yeah, like, that is a disaster. I'm not saying it's a, like, poorly designed stage, but it is just extremely fucking jank. How did I not die there? I did. Oh, I did die. How did I? What the fuck did you just see me? I rubbed against those spikes, I swear. What the fuck? Oh, hold up, after this. Hold up a second. Okay, back. Sob. Honestly, Starry Ruin should have been Red Expert instead of Green Advanced. It's actually not that hard, but still. Sob. That is so funny you could dash bounce. I almost made it. I dashed too early, which is the thing. I don't think it does. If it had a fucking dash bounce, I think it would have taught that in, like... I don't know. In the gym, but it teaches that in GM. I don't think so. I don't remember the stage. I just remember it being like not fun to play as an advanced player. I like probably cheesed it even back then because like I have no clue what the fuck my route was. It was just a route of all time. I almost died there. Oh god. What? Jellies? Huh? There's probably JTA there, yeah. What the hell is this berry? I could stop here, but I have to do 100% for the deal. Oh god. How long did that room take? Not too long, okay. There's a jelly there. I feel like that's like a reverse wave. I don't know what, well, not reverse wave, but like reverse. Not reverse. It can't be reverse. Oh god, what the fuck is... Oh, okay, that's something. This area doesn't look too evil though, at least. This berry isn't too bad. Oh. I love how I didn't ungrab there, so true. Okay, how do I get... So this thing obviously needs to go somewhere. Wait, what if I just... No, I need the jelly. It is, honestly. I'm gonna watch this and see if it falls. It does, okay, that's what I need to do. Definitely harder than the previous stream by some amount. I don't know how much though. Perhaps, I have no idea. Okay, this room is kind of hard. It's gonna take a little bit. I say that and then I immediately get halfway through the room. What the fuck? Tossed that way too early. Nope. Oh, that was close. Never mind, this room is kind of free. I guess. I think jump affects it because of slow fall, maybe? Question mark? This might be dead actually because I went too slow. I have done too many jelly stages. I have a lot of training in jellies. I'm not necessarily good or bad at them, I have training in them. I've done fucking Jellyfish Trilogy, I've done Moonlit Lake. Both of those are a lot harder than this in terms of jelly gameplay. This is like not free jelly gameplay, but it's like, you know. A lot easier than those stages. No, the thing is, like, I am unusually trained in jelly. I'm not necessarily like god tier at jellies because... Actually, I guess I am, like, on the better end because there's not a lot of jelly maps in GM+, I guess. Oh, that was so close. I'm gonna die to the block boost, I think, the most at the end, because I'm bad at block boosts. Or delayed block boosts, because I don't do those very often. Which is so saw, but we actually... I can just practice it, right? It doesn't matter if I extend it or not, I guess. Yeah, this is not bad, actually. I have not seen any jelly hiss. There just isn't any. Like, there's a lot of hissed Thea, which is a little similar, but it's not quite the same. I swear, jellies play like completely differently half the time, even though they're meant to be EO but easier. I should have just dashed right there. That would have been safe. Also, that is a little bit of a jank input there, I will say. I think I might be dead here. Yep, I am. I'm gonna throw this jelly later than I'm trying to. So true. Isn't that a speed map also, so it's just fucking Goltras? I'll get this room whenever I get past that funny... That's dead. I don't need to continue that. That's so true. That's the most true map ever then, honestly. Please don't die to this stupid input again. I mean, that was better than last time, I guess. My wish was answered, I suppose. Don't die to that input. I died to the input immediately after. Oh my god. Yoink, 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 and yoink. There we go. I don't know why I yoinked a bunch of times, but I did. Surely I died to the delayed block boost. Oh my god. Me and my bad muscle memory. I mean, there's a real chance I died to that because timing on those are funny. Because it's delayed. Oh my... Why is that input so evil? That down left has no right to be that evil, honestly. It is the evilest downright known to mankind, honestly. I could practice this more, but I feel stubborn. So no, I will not. That might be dead, actually. No, it's not. It died. Yeah, it was dead. I just didn't know it yet. Sure that you make your platform jelly map G+1. Sure that people just route it poorly, honestly. It becomes risk, and it's actually not his, but it's so routeful people don't know that its routing is not part of the difficulty of a room, generally speaking. I mean, it doesn't look too bad to route from what I've seen, but it looks decently, like, not free, you know? It looks like yellow GM to me, maybe, honestly. This is very true, honestly. Maybe I'm doing something wrong there. Oh, failed. But whatever. Oh, I did it, I think. And that was only 20 minutes. Way less than I thought it was, honestly. Or way more. Or less. Yeah, less. Not more. Okay, how long did this actually take? Yeah, 3. That's a lot of deaths, honestly. Way more than I expected. Okay, so 4 hours for 24 minutes. How long have I been streaming for, actually? Let me see. It doesn't tell me on Studio. I've been streaming since 2, and it's 5 now. And I feel like this is a good stopping point for the stream, honestly, because, like, yeah. Anyways, that stage wasn't too hard, all things considered. It was chill-ish. Although I'm a lot more scared of the other reds, to be totally fair. Notably Dark Nebula, Rapid Fire, and probably Lab Mew. Although the other two are, like, hard difficulty, but I don't think they're gonna be, like, evil routing, necessarily. Okay. Maybe I'll go back to this one. I'm probably not going to stream the next stage I clear. I might just do it on my own time, but I'll really see. I don't know what the next stream's going to be, but it's going to be maybe next week. I don't know. Anyways, thank you all for watching. And that's about it for me. See you all in the next stream, whenever that happens. Or video. I don't even know when the next video is coming out. I don't have anything planned, to be fair. So yeah. Anyways, that's all. See ya. Oh god, never mind, I'm fucked. I'm actually fucked for that then. I did not know that. Anyways, that's that. Bye-bye.